going to read The Gizmos Party. And look at these two. Who are they? They look like aliens. And they look much like aliens who've come from a spaceship. And one alien's eye is closed. Let's read. I was playing a game of soccer with my friends. Suddenly, an alarm of my hologram phone buzzed. I groaned and clicked it on. A hologram of my mom's face appeared. My friends thought it was amazing. Then my mom began speaking. Albert, Gizmo, come home right now for dinner. It was no good arguing. I headed home and missed the end of the game. Sometimes life is hard when your mother and father are inventors. The hologram phone was Mom's latest invention. Everyone thought it was brilliant, but I was fed up with Mom's strange gadgets. Sometimes I wished I had normal parents. My sister Mary felt the same way. Why can't they have normal hobbies? Like stamp collecting or deep sea diving, she asked that evening. Or balloon dancing or crocodile wrestling, I said. We both stared at the hologram phone on the coffee table. I hate this thing, I said. As I turned a knob on the machine, it came off in my hand. Oops. What should we do? Mom hates it when we touch her inventions. I stuck the knob back on as quickly as possible. I only hoped it wasn't broken. Just then Mom came back in the room. Your dad's favorite movie is on TV tonight, she said. I must call him and tell him that Invaders from Planet Z is on the on. She turned the machine on and punched in Dad's number. Mary and I looked at each other nervously. Would the machine still work? It's time to come home and watch your favorite movie on TV, said Mom. Into the phone. I let out a sigh of relief. It looked as if the machine still worked. But I was wrong. I had broken the phone. Dad's hologram phone buzzed, but he didn't get Mom's message. Someone else got the message instead. Far, far away, two strange figures were listening. Interesting, said one. What is a movie? And what is TV? asked Dada. Interesting. Back at home, Mom was getting worried. The movie is starting. She said, "Where's your dad?" The doorbell rang. Mary answered it. The next thing I heard was her screaming, "Come here!" Two aliens were at the door. I've seen lots of alien movies, so I knew these were know the real thing. We have come to watch something called a movie, said one. On something called a TV, added the other. What do you say when visitors from another planet are at the door? Oh, come in, I said, but remember to wipe your feet. Of course, Mum was surprised, but the alien seemed very friendly. Why are you here? Asked Mum. She looked shocked but excited. We were watching your planet. When we got your message, said one alien. The one about TV, said the other. I took the hint and turned the TV on. We all looked at the screen in horror. It was the scene from the movie where the human hero zaps the aliens. Unfortunately, the aliens in the movie looked a lot like the aliens in our lounge room. Oops! I tried to smile, but the aliens looked really angry. This is terrible, shouted one. You call that entertainment? What sort of planet is this? Asked the other. Mum tried to explain, but they just wouldn't listen. I was worried the aliens might zap us. Suddenly, I remembered the remote control in my hand. I switched the channel. A music video was playing. As soon as they heard the music, the aliens froze. They looked at the screen in amazement, and then they began dancing. Well, I think it was dancing. They sort of jumped around the room, waving their arms and giggling. When the song was over, one alien gasped. We never knew your Earth music was so interesting, said Dada. The first alien looked at us and demanded, why aren't you dancing? We didn't want to get them angry again, so we joined in. When the music video was over, we danced to Mary's CDs. When Dad got home, we were still dancing. We were tired, but we didn't want the aliens to think we were rude. At last, the visitors said that they had to go. We all tried to hide our relief. At the door, they stopped and turned around before this evening. We were going to destroy our planet, said one. But we have decided not to, said Dada. Your music is so interesting. Before they disappeared in their spaceship, they waved and shouted, we'll see you next week for another party. This was the book called The Gizmos Party.